Hey, welcome back. Here it is, the brand new iPhone 17. This year, the standard model has received some really important updates, and I'm honestly very happy about that because it takes the quality and features to a whole new level. We now get a bigger, smoother, and more durable display, just like the new Pro model. There are also improvements in both the rear and front cameras, along with a more powerful processor and an updated battery. In short, there are tons of new things in this model, so let's go through them one by one, because they're all worth it, and you definitely won't be disappointed. Okay, first of all, from the outside, the iPhone 17 looks very similar to the 16. Same camera layout, same size, same button placement. We still get the action button here, customizable with whichever function we prefer. On the right side, there's the touch-based camera control, handy for quickly navigating settings or directly accessing Apple Intelligence. At the bottom, we've got the USB-C connector with fast charging and the speaker grills. The model I picked is the black version. It's not a deep black, but more of a smoky gray, very elegant. The body is still aluminum, keeping it lightweight at just 177 grams, only slightly more than last year. I still find it super comfortable to use, not only because of the lightweight but also thanks to the slim profile. Now, let's move on to the first big change in the iPhone 17, the display. It now jumps from 6.1 to 6.3 inches, just like the Pro model. This is thanks to thinner bezels, which allow for a wider viewing angle, a more immersive experience, and more comfortable reading. And that's not all. After years of waiting, the standard model finally gets promotion technology with a 120 Hz refresh rate. This is a huge upgrade because it makes animations and the whole operating system way smoother and more enjoyable to use. Plus, since it can go down to 1 Hz, for example when reading text, it also saves battery and extends its overall life. For gaming lovers, this is another huge step forward. Graphics look more dynamic and fluid, making games a lot more enjoyable, smooth, and responsive. But display upgrades don't stop there. Apple has also improved quality and durability by introducing the new Ceramic Shield 2, which, according to Apple, makes the screen tougher and up to 3 times less prone to scratches. A big improvement, considering how much we use our phones every day and the constant little risks they face. On top of that, there's now a 7-layer anti-reflective coating that improves visibility in different lighting conditions. And as the cherry on top, peak brightness now reaches 3000 nits, guaranteeing excellent visibility even outdoors under direct sunlight. Moving beyond the display, the iPhone 17's processor has also received major improvements. This year, it's powered by the new 3nm A19 chip, paired with 8 GB of RAM. I don't want to get too technical, but basically this means faster processing, a more responsive system, and the ability to handle any app we use today with ease. Take, for example, the new iOS 26 introduced this year, which brings updated animations, new features, and the new liquid glass design, all things that naturally demand more power and efficiency. And this processor not only supports everything we have now but also looks to the future, with increasingly advanced apps and the growing role of artificial intelligence, which requires tons of processing power and energy optimization. It's honestly exciting to have such a powerful chip in your hands. To give you an idea, compared to the iPhone 16, performance is up by 20%, and compared to the iPhone 15, it's up by a whopping 80%. That's a huge leap in just a few years. Another thing I really appreciate is that Apple has finally removed the 128 GB base option. With the iPhone 17, storage starts at 256 GB, giving us more than enough space to install apps, take photos, record videos, and store them comfortably without immediately worrying about running out of memory. And speaking of photos and videos, like I mentioned earlier, there are some really interesting updates to both the rear and front cameras. Starting with the back, the iPhone 17 still has a 48-megapixel main camera with fusion technology, combining the wide-angle lens with the 2x telephoto. Basically, it's like having 2 cameras in one, always maintaining excellent quality and allowing close-up shots of your subject. Both lenses now have dedicated image processing, producing even cleaner and more detailed shots. Meanwhile, the ultra-wide camera has been upgraded to 48 megapixels with fusion technology. That's 4 times the resolution of the iPhone 16. This means it can now capture a lot more detail and significantly improve photo quality, especially in low-light conditions, which was one of the weaknesses of previous models. Can now also take macro shots at incredibly high quality. But the real revolution comes with the front camera. Here, Apple has introduced a new technology called Center Stage, with a maximum resolution of 18 megapixels. Its standout feature is impressive. Thanks to a larger, square-shaped sensor, you can take photos and record videos in 4 different aspect ratios without physically rotating the iPhone. Just pick your preferred format, landscape or portrait, from the settings and you're good to go. This makes it perfect for group selfies, video recording, or video calls without worrying about fitting everyone into the frame. AI can even help by automatically adjusting framing and proportions based on the subjects. So if you love taking selfies, often make video calls, or record videos with the front camera, this iPhone is really perfect. It makes everything easier while keeping the high-quality Apple has always delivered. Alright, let's talk about the battery because there are some great updates here too. First off, thanks to the new promotion display and the updated chip, more efficient and optimized for power saving, the iPhone 17 automatically offers better battery life compared to previous models. But that's not all. Charging speed has also been improved. You can now reach 50% in just 20 minutes using a 40-watt or higher charger. Apple also claims that just 10 minutes of charging can give you up to 8 hours of video playback. This means that on busy days or when we forget to charge the phone, just a quick plug-in is enough to comfortably get us through the rest of the day. So, these are the main new features of the iPhone 17 and, as you can see, the quality of the standard model has really gone up. But before I share my first impressions, I want to let you hear the audio. Even though there don't seem to be big changes, to me it sounds a bit more powerful this year, but as always, I'll leave the final judgment to you. Since it has just launched, I'll definitely have more time in the coming days to test it better, dig deeper into its features, and see if Apple's promises hold up over time. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my upcoming videos, where I'll also share tips, tricks, and comparisons for this phone. I'll also explain why I switched from the iPhone 16 Pro to the iPhone 17 Standard. That said, my first impressions are very positive. I really like this new iPhone, and I think it could be the right device for everyone, since it now packs all the essential features you'd expect from a flagship. But we'll talk more about that in upcoming videos. So, don't forget to drop a free like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest tech news. See you next time.